to Life in Asheville. Let's get into our top reasons life in Asheville is the best of the best.
We could name over 100 reasons why life in Asheville is grand, but we're gonna share our top 6 here today with you.
If you're new to this channel, welcome. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Asha, and our goal is to make real estate real fun. We're here with a little fresh perspective on life in Asheville, North Carolina.
If you're interested in talking to one of us, click the link in the description below to book a call.
Also, don't forget to like and subscribe.
We'll be posting videos every week, and we don't want you to miss out.
All right, in no particular order, here is reason number 1. We think living in Asheville is the best of the best. The climate.
We are known as a climate refuge to a lot of people. It's like a safe city where we have buyers coming from extreme weather situations and extreme climates, either on the coast of the United States of America or from anywhere really.
Right.
And they are seeking out a place where they can enjoy all 4 seasons, cooler temperatures in the summer, not as extreme cold temperatures in the winters.
And not as many extreme weather events in general.
Yeah,
people
that's very
aren't
true.
as worried about, a hurricane taking your house out or a severe earthquake or tornadoes.
These mountains are more than just a good view. They are actually like protecting us. So we're nestled down and around them, and they are providing refuge from, like you said, extreme weather conditions, tornadoes, well, not so much hurricanes, but we
do get the rain from hurricanes.
We do get the rain from hurricanes, and there will be an occasional flood. We do have a lot of rivers in our town, so flooding is part of the deal. But more often than not, homes are elevated and away from those areas.
I like to think of the Blue Ridge Mountains as like giving us a little hug. It's like it's such an old mountain range, and it's just protecting us in the land of the sky here. A little bit more about the 4 seasons in Asheville. We're actually known as a subtropical climate in the area, which means we have, relatively higher humidity level in the summers, but we also have mild winters. But that doesn't mean we don't get all 4 seasons still.
And, we don't get huge accumulations of snow in the winter like we used to. I would say used to for anybody in any area, right? Like we all know that weather patterns are changing with climate change, but we won't see feet of snow.
Yeah.
If we do, it's really exciting, but we do see some flakes every winter.
You can still get a white Christmas here sometimes.
Every once in a while, or January or February.
And another thing is the average temperatures around here. Then this is just average. Of course, we get things that are lower and we get things that are higher, but the average temperatures range from 14 to 89 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, so summers are nice here.
Summers are nice. And we have, the spring and the fall are these kind of like beautiful times of the year where I don't let the kids turn the AC or the heat on. So
save on those utilities
exactly.
too. But we can kind of break it down for you. So if we start with January, February, right? We're still in the winter season, so it's gonna be kind of mild. You might see a couple of flakes, brisk temperatures, that sort of thing. We get into our spring. Spring, we have nice gentle rains, bringing in beautiful flowers, and everything starts blooming. And then we hit summer, which tends to be warm, humid, afternoon thunderstorms.
Yes.
There's always a good lake or place that you can escape to if you need to cool off, a waterfall if you head to Brevard. And then that brings us into fall. Still warmer temperatures.
We're known for fall because we have the beautiful changing of the leaves that is very easy to see from the parkway. Yeah. It's amazing. I mean, it's a huge reason why people come here and have been coming here for a long time.
Yeah, a lot of folks will time their visits for watching
peak
those
leaf season.
Yeah, watching the maps and knowing when the best time to come is. Well, no matter the weather, whether you're here for the weather or something else, there's always something fun to do in Asheville. So we're gonna toss it out to Katerina. She is out in the community now, and she's gonna highlight some of the fun things that you can do outdoors. Reason number 2 why people love to be in Asheville is the breadth of outdoor activities.
Katerina Leager here. Thanks so much, Asha and Jessica. And I am on the Blue Ridge Parkway at the Tanbark Ridge Scenic Overlook. This is just one of many scenic overlooks on the Blue Ridge Parkway. This one happens to be about 7 miles outside of downtown Asheville, so super close. Next time you're here for a visit, do not miss this spot. These views are epic. We're here on a beautiful spring day, a little bit breezy, but warm. And something I love is the pop of green color that we're seeing this time of year. So many people flock to the area for the fall colors, and I happen to think that the The beautiful green landscape is just really stunning this time of year. If you're looking for some great hiking in the area, the Blue Ridge Parkway is a great place to start. There are plenty of pull-offs and places where you can access trails right off of the parkway. The Mountain to Sea Trail is the big one, but if you have the app All Trails, you'll be able to find any level hiking experience that you want, from beginner to advanced. There are hundreds of hikes to do around here, and I know that if you find one, you will love it.
Of course, the outdoors aren't just for those who like extreme sports and kayaking and mountain climbing and mountain biking. It's also for those of us that just like a nice stroll on a greenway or a walk through the forest or a concert in the park. Which brings us to reason number 3, why Asheville living is the best of the best. And that's the culture that we have available to us here and the general vibe of the area.
So there is literally something for everyone in this town. If you are into music venues, we have them indoor and outdoor. If you're looking for live theater, you can find it downtown Asheville or at a local school. Even really quality productions come out of our local public school system. If you're looking to purchase art, oh my goodness.
So many galleries, and a lot of the arts that's featured in these galleries is coming from members
Local
of our
artisans.
community and people that have learned their trade in our area. I mean, there's so many beautiful craftsman trades that are prevalent.
Yes,
in
and
the
reflecting
Appalachian.
our Appalachian heritage, which is so beautiful. Another thing that really adds to the culture of Asheville is our hospitality. You know, we are known for being generally a place of kindness. Like, we have a huge hospitality industry that started with the Biltmore Estate, the Grove Park Inn, these places where people would come to be in the mountains and enjoy the time here, be on vacation, and
experience something
our service
new.
Industry sort of evolved from that.
Absolutely. I mean, and you could even do things in Asheville like yoga in the park, or during the winter months. I mean, sorry, the warmer months.
Yeah.
We have a drum circle in downtown Asheville. It gets huge, and you bring your own drum. You can enjoy it. You can just watch it. It's really cool. We've got a really cool vibe going on in our city.
100%. Oh, that reminds me, Katarina is actually going to give you a little peek at a local gallery in downtown Asheville. So let's cut to Katarina and see what she has in store.
Katarina here, and I am in front of the Momentum Gallery in downtown Asheville. This is just one of many art galleries in town. And this is a great example of a gallery that features new and emerging artists from contemporary and modern art. And they have over 15,000 square feet. And so it is a great example of the galleries that Asheville has to offer. On this street too, Broadway Street, there's also the Moog Museum and the Asheville Center for Craft. So if you are looking to take a stroll and see some beautiful art, this is a great place to start.
Reason number 4, why we love Asheville and why we think you'll love it too, the beer and the food scene here cannot be beat. The Asheville area, not just downtown, has over 250 independent restaurants.
That's amazing. I love that number for myself because my favorite thing to do is go out to eat. Number 1, I don't have to cook it, and number 2, I get to experience other varieties of food out there. It's I love it. I love
So many
Asheville for
yummy
that
things.
reason, yeah. Another really cool thing about Asheville is we have over 50 breweries, which is a lot per capita. In a city of about 94,000 people, I believe, in Asheville City, 50 breweries is a lot.
We like our beer.
We like our beer. And I've heard that the breweries love it here because of the water.
Yeah, I've heard the same thing. So we've got really great food, really great beer, and there's some vineyards in there as well. So we've got some good wine too, don't worry. And in addition to that, tailgate markets. There are 20 regional tailgate markets that happen all over the Asheville area, featuring local produce, local handmade goods from all over the place.
Yeah, exactly. And if you don't want to go out to eat, you can pick up some local produce and cook something at home, or you'll also find a lot of that same local produce that you can find at tailgate markets in our restaurants
Yes,
in the area.
there
Lots
are so
of farm
many
to table.
restaurants. Rhubarb in particular makes sure that they are always sourcing from local farmers. I think that's great.
We're actually going to go check in with Katarina on the South Slope, which is Asheville's beer center, and she's going to check out a couple of the breweries with you.
Have fun. Cheers.
Thanks, ladies. So now I am in the South Slope, just south of downtown Asheville, and there is so much here. This is the home of so many breweries: Burial, Twin Leaf, Green Man, Funkatorium. We've got a ton of breweries down here, a ton of restaurants, iconic eateries like Sunshine Sammies and Vortex Doughnuts. So next time you're in Asheville, you have got to come to South Slope and check it out. Click the link in the description below for a more in-depth look at our videos of downtown Asheville and the breweries of Asheville.
All right, on to reason number 5. While Asheville is the best of the best, it's the big little city, just big enough. Goldilocks would have approved.
Yeah, it's just right. You can find your just right here. Whether you want to be really involved with community activities, whether that's like taking a class, volunteering, taking in a show. If you want to be super involved, you can be super involved. And if that's just right for you, great. If you want to be more private in your life and you just want to enjoy the outdoors and find yourself on a trail or in meditation or whatever, you can take that pathway too, or you can mix it up and do what's right for you on a regular basis.
Absolutely. I think that the community aspect for a lot of people is why they like to come here, because with a city, Asheville City is only about 94,000 people as of now. It's big enough that you can get lost if you want in the woods, but it's also small enough that you can establish a nice community here without feeling overwhelmed. You know, you can get to know your neighbors. You can go downtown and know baristas by name. You know, it's a community.
You will run into someone that you know in the grocery store, and it will not take long for that to happen. In fact, where I lived in North Asheville, there's an Ingles grocery store there, and we call it Mingles because you're always going to run into someone that you know at the Merriman Ingles.
Exactly. And you know, it's a small city in a lot of ways, but it's a big city in a lot of ways that we're expanding our bike lanes, so giving people those opportunities, and we're also expanding our inner city greenways that run throughout our city and things like that, which is really cool.
Yeah, I was just going to say, even though that we have a lot of tourism here and a lot of people coming to our area, it still is not difficult to find a parking place downtown.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, there's still opportunities for locals to feel local.
And sometimes we'll complain about traffic, but it's nothing like you'll experience in a larger city.
We're coming to the end of our short list on why Asheville is one of the best places that you might choose to visit or even relocate. And number 6 on our list is that we are an area of health and wellness.
Lovely.
Yeah, so actually Asheville has a long history of being a place of health and wellness and healing. Just after the turn of the century, Asheville became a wellness destination because of the mountain air and the battle people had with tuberculosis. So they would come here to retreat and find respite and to clear their lungs out. You know, we have a lot of older historical homes, particularly in the Montford area, that have these huge outdoor porches, and those porches were places where people would come to just sit and breathe in the mountain air.
And people still come here for those reasons.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And it's not just, people don't just come here for physical healing. I think people come here for spiritual healing and emotional healing. There's a big yoga community, meditation community. I myself have gone on many a yoga retreat in the mountains of Western North Carolina. It's just a place to get away, be in nature, relax, remember what's important in life.
But if you want a little more of a luxurious experience, you can also head to some of our spas. So there are a lot of local spas in the Asheville area, particularly the spa at the Grove Park Inn.
Has
this amazing rock work stone grotto of a swimming pool and like waterfalls that massage your shoulders and beautiful scents as you take in
It's a luxury experience.
It's a total
it's a must.
experience.
It's a must experience. I think,
Absolutely.
if you're around here. We also have the sauna house, which is awesome. We got that recently. And something called the Salt Cave.
Have you ever been to the Salt Cave?
I've actually never been to the Salt Cave.
I haven't either.
But I hear that 45 minutes in the Salt Cave is equal to 4 days at the beach.
And I know how good I feel after I've been at the beach.
Yeah.
And so you can feel that way here just without your beach hair.
Yeah, well, I do like the beach hair.
Me too. Thank you so much for joining us. That wraps up some of our top reasons of why we love living in Asheville. If you have a reason that you love it here that we didn't touch on today, feel free to drop it in the comments below.
And don't forget to like and subscribe. We have more to share about life in Asheville coming your way. I'm Asha.
I'm Jessica, and we're here to make real estate
real fun.